If you had followed my install guide on how to get Gymnasium installed on Windows and it still doesn't work for you, specifically the Box2D environments, well, there's still hope for you. You can try to install it under WSL, that's Windows Subsystem for Linux. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try to get the Box2D environments to install on Linux on Windows. I'm reusing some footage from another video, so if you see petting zoo, just ignore it. We're installing Gymnasium right now. Come down to the Start menu, type in Turn Windows Feature On and Off. Click on this. Go down here, make sure your virtual machine platform is checked. Make sure Windows Subsystem for Linux is checked. If they're not, check both of them, click OK, reboot, and then come back. Now let's hop over to this Microsoft guide on how to enable Windows Subsystem for Linux. Let me scroll down here. Make sure your Windows meets the requirement listed right here. If it doesn't, you might want to follow the manual page. If you do, let's hop down here and copy this command. Now it says that we need to open command prompt as administrator. So I'm going to click on the Start menu. I have command prompt here. Right click on it, run as administrator. Paste in that command, hit enter. For you, this should automatically install Ubuntu. However, since I already did this, it's showing me a list of other distributions that I can install. So if you want to install other distributions, you can do it by running wsl-install and passing in the distribution name. If you see a message that says WSL needs to update, then you can run wsl-update to update it. Okay, Linux should be installed at this point. Let's see how we can access it. I'm going to hop down to Tutorials, click on Best Practices, jump down to where it talks about Windows Terminal. Windows Terminal is like PowerShell or the command prompt, but you can do multiple tabs and customizations, so it's more suitable for Linux. So let's get this installed. I'm going to click on this link right here, and I'm going to click on Install Windows Terminal. This opens up Microsoft Store. I can view it in my Microsoft Store app and then get it installed. Okay, it's done. Let me open it. It's gonna look like command prompt or PowerShell, but it is not. So I'm clicking on this little arrow on the right here. Select Ubuntu. I'm launching Linux for the first time. It's going to ask me to create a username. This doesn't have to match your Windows account. So I'll just put in a username here and a password. There we go. We got Linux up and running. The next thing we need is to install Miniconda within Linux so that we can create a virtual environment for petting zoo. We don't need this. We don't need this anymore. Good with this. Right, I'm at the Miniconda installation page. I'm going to go down all the way to the bottom, click on Linux, and just copy and paste in the commands here. I'll just copy everything. Paste. Okay, let's see what it did. It created a folder called Miniconda, performed the installation, and then did some cleanup. So Miniconda is installed, and there's two more commands that we need to run to add Miniconda to our path. Okay, it's asking me to close and reopen my shell. I'll just close the whole thing. Before I do that, let me pin this to my taskbar. Now close it. Open it back up. We can see that conda is active. This is the base environment. We'll create a new environment to hold our gym install. Conda create -n for the name. We'll put in gym env as the name. Okay, environment created. Let's activate it. We can see that it's activated. We can look at the Gymnasium GitHub page to see what version of Python it's compatible with. Looks like it's good with 3.11. Let's install that. Okay, now we can install Box2D. We go here to the gym page and grab the pip install. So we can see that on Linux, it doesn't have any problems installing. Now let's test it out. But before that, we need to install some stuff in VS Code to make it work with WSL. So I'm back at the Microsoft page. Go down to tutorials, go to the get started with VS Code, install VS Code and extensions. This remote development pack is what we need. Click on install. Gonna ask me to open it in VS Code. I'll open it. Okay, I'm gonna install it. All right, I think it's installed. Let me close it up. Now I'm gonna create a folder to hold my tests. And then I can launch VS Code by calling code and passing in period, as in using this folder as my project folder. I'll create a new file. I'll just call it test.py. Now, if I go back to my command prompt, we can see that that file has been created in the Linux file system. Let me find some code I can use to test. And then I'm going to change this to bipedal walker. Actually, let's test lunar lander first. I'm hitting F5 to run it. All right, this is good. Let me stop it. Make sure bipedal walker works. Run it. Bipedal walker is good. And one last one is the car racing. Cool, all right. I hope this works for you. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't.